Yes, guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all for subscribing, like and share my videos. This next one is Ian Wright and his team talk about Kevin De Bruyne, or how Kevin De Bruyne comeback will affect Manchester City win the Premier League and the effect that he will have and other teams will catch their fears, and on the goal Oscar Bob score and the passes and the range. Check it out, guys. Kevin De Bruyne, the king of Manchester City Football Club. Check it out.
Unbelievable. Whether it's long range passing, short range, one touch, anything, inside foot, outside of anything. We're seeing a different level as well. What De Bruyne is doing with the current midfielders around, I think he's easily the best in the world. But I think that when you look at Scholes' repertoire as well, Scholes is up there. I think them two are up there as the best ever in the Premier League.
You see, one thing I don't remember is Scholes.
And Patrick Vieira.
Yeah. The thing is, I don't remember Scholes ever being out for a particular length of time, like 5 months.
Yeah.
Like Kevin De Bruyne did this time round.
Yeah.
And yes, he got minutes against Huddersfield in the FA Cup last weekend. But to come on and turn a game on its head, which is crying out for a lock picker.
It's because he's great. He's what people use the term great so easily, Darren. But like the great players, like you mentioned, they impact the game. Yeah. He's got great structure, but he comes on. And the great players, like again, it's 5 months. Everyone's saying, when's he coming back?
Yes.
Like they come back when they're right, when they're ready. And it's no surprise that someone like Kevin De Bruyne could come on and do this, because that's what he does. Yeah. That's what he's capable of doing.
And the thing is, the great players, you don't just hope they're going to change the game. They want that responsibility of changing the game. When he came on, you could see they had a free kick and everyone just stood aside and said, there you go. And he's like, yeah, that's right.
This pass here for Oscar Bob.
Magnificent. And this is exactly my point. I was at the Etihad for the Manchester derby, and I saw De Bruyne put a pass. Honestly, it was like slicing through butter to find Erling Haaland at the far post, and he was able to convert it. And it's that range of passing that sets him above so many other. Look at this.
Get back to within touching range at the top, and here is Oscar Bob!
Do you know that pass is not even on? That's how good that pass is.
You know something? This is why. Look. And what you got to understand is what the space. You can't even give him that much space, right, in that area of the field. You've got to, if you are not, look at the amount of space Kevin De Bruyne has got. You are asking for, because you're underestimating the fact that he can do that. Listen, we've got to say something about Oscar Bob's finish. But at the same time, the accuracy, the precision of that pass is like it's almost genius. What he's doing.
The best thing you could say about that pass? That pass is so good that the finish, which is actually exceptional, has had nowhere near the credit it deserves.
Well said.
That's his first Premier League goal for the 20-year-old. Yeah, that was his special moment.
The composure, the tackle that he rides, the goalkeeper oncoming, all of those things, and he manages to keep his head to slot it away on his Premier League debut, the match-winning goal.
Big players,
fabulous
impact games, and are capable of doing that. And like you said in the intros, he's the Man City ominous. With him coming back as well, doing that. That's a goal out of nothing.
Yeah. If you're an attacker in that team as well, every time he gets the ball, just make the run. You haven't got to worry about where the ball's going to end up. If it's the right quality, it will come exactly how you need it to come. And in that situation there, with Oscar Bob, as it drops to him, he could even have gone down because his touch was good.
Brilliant.
He got tackled, he stays on his feet. If you're Alvarez or Haaland, you're rubbing your hands together.
Sure.
Yeah, I touched on the fact a little bit earlier. It's quite a notable goal. That is his 103rd assist in the Premier League, level now with Wayne Rooney, not behind Cesc Fabregas, which is amazing to think, really. But obviously, Ryan.
See that graphic, right? That's a really good example of. Sometimes they say you sometimes forget what somebody says, but you always remember how they make you feel, right? But when you look at those 5 players, all magnificent players, and we know what they did. But De Bruyne, you remember how he makes you feel, you know, about the game, about when you watch him in action. Giggs was another one of those, you know, from 17 years of age. Obviously, Fabregas was a young teenager as well and did great things. But I look at De Bruyne and he's going to stand the test of time in the way he made me feel about football.
I spoke to him last